almost 4 o'clock. And I knew that something was not okay because I started receiving so many calls from many people asking whether we had gone the Nandi direction when we took off from Kericho. And I asked our captain there, Nyanjui, whether there's anything he had heard from the intercom. He said, no, I haven't heard anything. Only for it to be confirmed a few minutes later that we had lost Captain George alongside his passengers. Some of them are colleagues and friends. I want to say to the family, poleni sana. May God comfort you, give you strength. It's not easy, a journey ahead. Losing a family member is the most difficult thing. But because there is a God in heaven, I believe He will comfort you, give strength to you, all your friends, and the people that are working with you. Kwa majirani zangu na watu wa nyumbani, tunaleta pole zetu. Kama majirani zenu kutoka pande hii ya hapa juu Kericho. Ninazungumza hapa kwa niaba ya watu wa Kericho ambao wengi wao wamenituma na pole zao kusema ambia ndugu zetu pole sana kwa ajali ambayo ilitokea na kuambia tutatembea pamoja na nyinyi wakati huu. Huyu Mheshimiwa Sudi aliangalia pande hii akasema maneno ya kwaya. Unajua huyu Sudi kwaya wanaimbanga ndani ya kanisa. So usipange maneno ya kwaya peke yake. Tutapanga pia vile tutakuja kwa hii kanisa ya ndugu yetu hapa nyumbani. Tumalize maneno yao vizuri ili tukumbuke. Unajua sisi ni wapande ile ya tunapenda maneno ya kanisa. Si kila mtu anachagua pande ile anapenda. So wakati tutakuita Mheshimiwa Juzi, tutakuja tuombe pamoja na nyinyi kwa kanisa yenu na tumalize maneno ile ingine. The last thing that I want to say is that I want to agree with all the leaders that have spoken here and have said, as a country, let us be peace-loving people. Let us know that we have no other home apart from our country, Kenya. There may be divergence of opinion politically, but that is not a problem. The only thing that I want to insist is that our colleagues, particularly you, my good people, my neighbors, majirani zangu, ambaye tunaangaliana across the Sondu River. Hii barabara ambaye tumetembea kwa sasa, italeta matunda mzuri sana huku kwenu. Unajua, many of you, ingawaje jamii hii imetoa wasomi wa kila aina. You have heard here that Mama Emily is a member of LSK. And so many other distinguished lawyers that come from this corner of the country. It has taken only the broad-based administration for this community to produce the first Attorney General. Despite 60 years of this community producing brilliant people. Why is the reason? Because of continuous marginalization na kufinyilia watu chini, ni kama kuna watu walizaliwa wakae opposition miaka mingi. Mimi ningependa niwaeleze watu wa Nyakach, kama kila jamii ilikuwa imeandikiwa kazi ya opposition, mmeshafanya yenu, wacha wengine pia wafanye yao. Kama jirani yenu, siwezi kufurahia ninawasha stima pande hii na pande hii ni giza. Siwezi furahia barabara inajengwa pande hii na pande hii ni vumbi. Siwezi furahia watoto wetu wanapata kazi na pande hii wako kwa barabara wanarusha mawe. Kwa hivyo ningeambia wale ambao wanaambia jamii hii, you know, ati mambo ya revolution. Unajua kuna watu, there is a debate going on this side of the country. Kina Orengo wanasema revolution, and you know Orengo has been talking about revolution from 1978. From Jomo Kenyatta up to now.
This is the first time in history when we are controlling the Ministry of Finance. That has never happened in the past. And this is the first time when you are seeing many projects being undertaken. Even the road which we did up to Nyakach is now being extended to Kosa on the lakeside region. I'm also going to talk with my friend Arun. The road from Awase, if you are from Nairobi to Katito, has also been put in the budget, is going to be tarmac. We have also got this road from Segowet, which goes to Katito. Let me not become the governor, Cheruiyot, before that road is done. And we only have 15 months to do. We have Nyabondo Trauma Hospital, which is a 12 billion project, which was initiated by President Ruto. So I want you to assure President Ruto that Uko, he can be assured that he can count on our support. Na hiyo kura itaenda safari moja marjo kanyana mduto. Urwako manoko soko urwako. We've lost a great man here. The only way to remember somebody is maybe to have a project in his name. You've seen all these great leaders here. You've seen the leader of PLP. You've seen the leader of DAP Kenya. And you've seen the government here. I can smell the presence of William Samoei Ruto when I see all these leading personalities. So let us do something. I would really appeal to our brother, the PS Sudi, that much as we've done this to the choir and to the father, I would really appeal to you that I started a school, the only one which has been started by a local leader for the deaf, Olua School for the Deaf. It is a special school. I would appeal that we do something, whether it will be all in memory of Major General Were. Aya, koro iknauru makofi marwa ko PS Ray Omolo. Aya, thank you. Thank you.
Ero kamano Mheshimiwa Aduma, ne Mama Emily, Nyithindi Stacy and Joseph, and the bigger family, the one that you stood with here, Mar, our departed colleague Were, the larger clan Mar Jokadianga, Nyakach, Weluduto, I'm also Nyasaye Ber. Fuana neuru kama endika podungema kendo podumor kendo pako Nyasaye. First of all, allow me to convey my sincere condolences on my own behalf and on behalf of my family, but also on behalf of my minister, who would have really loved to be here because he was a very close friend to Captain. But because of exigencies of duty, he's traveling. He has asked me to once again convey his sincere condolences. At the end, I will be able to share the condolences from His Excellency the President. We were together last night and this morning, and he deeply feels your pain, your children, and that of the bigger clan. Now, because we are here and the church did their part and they're about to just do the last rites, I would not want to take a lot of time to speak many things because we have heard from all the leaders. The party leader for PLP, Honorable Martha Karua, the party leader for DAP, Honorable Eugene Wamalwa, who is a very good friend of mine, the Honorable Oscar Kipchumba Sudi, a very close friend, and another brother from another mother, the leader of majority in the Senate, ambaye pia ni jirani wetu hapa. Na viongozi wote, Mheshimiwa Aduma, Mheshimiwa Lumumba Wade, and all the MCAs, all the leaders, including our elders, that it doesn't happen many a times that we are all convened here because of the tragedy of death, and we bring all people from all shades of opinion. And because we believe in God, the best we can do is to continue to pray for the family of Emily and to support where we can. And for sure, I want to say that I will give my personal support, and also, just like Mheshimiwa Sudi has indicated, between myself, Sudi, my minister, and the Honorable Senator, Majority Leader here, we will contribute 10 million towards the education of Stacy and Joseph. Now, Joseph, you have a big, big responsibility. Emily is your mother, but now she's also going to be your wife, your first wife. And just like she told us the way she loved your grandmother, and it was because your dad loved her mother or his mother, you must do the same so that she can have the peace of mind to carry on with the mantle that Captain Were, your dad, has left. And for the bigger community and for the bigger clan that will still look up to her and all of you. So I would want to encourage you to be strong. It's not very easy losing a father and also a mentor, just like you rightly eulogized him. And to Stacy, you must support your mom. And I was actually touched when you held it against her that it was your brother who reached out at the first instance. But I'm sure going forward, you appreciate her pain and you share in that pain, and you really, really have to go out of your way to continue to support her. And the bigger ecosystem, those who are with Emily in Luak, all the lawyers, the LSK team, the Jumuiya team, and the church at large. Let's continue to pray for this family. I know that once George is laid to rest, most of us will leave this place, but let's remember to come back and visit, whether in Nyakach or in Nairobi, and to continue to pray for the family. Allow me to speak to two things, and then I will read the condolences from His Excellency, the President. One is that as the people of Nyakach, and I thought the Senator for Kericho would speak to it, or the area MP and the MCA, that this is one of the areas that we've had trouble for a very long time. A lot of cattle rustling, a lot of lost lives, property being burnt down. And I must commend the leadership, starting with the MP for Nyakach, the MCAs, the Senator for Kericho, both the two counties, Kericho and Kisumu, that you have made our work easy as those who are in the security sector. That after several challenges and after having numerous meetings and engagements, we have seen calm in this part of the country. And I want to plead with you as the leaders and as the people here that let's sustain and maintain that calmness and peace between the two communities in Kericho and Kisumu County. And because we will be going into the electioneering period, and just as like Honorable Martha Karua has indicated, I want to also appeal and plead with the young people that let's not allow any politician, any leader, irrespective of their political persuasion, to use the young people as those who are going to cause chaos, those who are going to destroy property, those who are going to kill and maim one another. Because the president has been very clear from day one that under his watch, chaos and violence will not be a currency in transacting our politics. And we have experienced a lot of calmness across the country. We still have isolated incidences. And I would want to appeal to the public not to take the law into their hands. Yesterday, we had a very unfortunate event in Migori County. And we have had interactions with our security officers, and the instructions are very clear. Anyone involved in any criminality must face the full force of the law, whether you are an elected leader or an aspiring leader or a businessman, that we will not allow Kenyans or anyone for that matter to take the law into their own hands. Lastly, is that under the administration of President Ruto, there has been numerous development in this country. In Kisumu County, whether it is housing, whether it is the roads that were stuck for several years that are now being done, whether it's the issue to do with health, there are numerous progress that has been made, courtesy of President William Ruto. And what he's doing in Nyakach, what he's doing in Kisumu, he's doing it in every other part of the country. And that is why I want to associate myself with the sentiments of Senator Cheruiyot, that for the first time, every part of this country, every Kenyan feels that they belong. The people in northern Kenya who for very many years had been denied their right for basic recognition finally are enjoying that. The development that we are seeing in Luo Nyanza are things that the people of this region just dreamt of. And that is why, as someone who works for the president and as someone who comes from this region, I have no doubt in my mind that when we go to elections next year, Kenyans will re-elect His Excellency President Ruto, and the people of this region will join the rest of Kenyans on that journey. And we are not just re-electing him because